Last week, we discussed our willingness to follow Christ as he leads us, right? And so it's a first week of Advent, and they're associating it with hope according to a particular tradition of 4 words and 4 Sundays. We've done that before. We've also broken it up into bits of story and said Zechariah, don't forget Zechariah, and then Mary, and then Joseph, and then the shepherds. We've done it that way too. But hope, Christ in you, the hope of glory, we read in Colossians chapter 1, verse 27. So is he in you? Do you have great hope? And is him in you leading to God being glorified? Isn't that important for us as Christians? And looking at Paul's letter to the Colossians, we considered whether or not we're willing to pay the cost of discipleship. Do you remember that language? The cost of discipleship? And then not confusing the grace of God with any work that we can accomplish. Recognize that, right? But recognizing that standing firm in the world takes effort as we follow Christ, to not yield to the current of things that would sweep you away, to stand against the wind that kind of pushes back against the message of Christ. So there is a cost of discipleship, although grace be free. Though grace be what Christ did, not what you did. There is standing firm. And the Bible says, work out your faith, with fear and trembling, really. So we face the world that is opposed to God. Nobody misses that. And it's not works, but it's grace working itself through us. Can you see that? And it's not earning what we already have, but it's investing what we have freely received. How about that? How about that? If somebody was putting money into your pocket, how are you investing it to make the world a better place? Do we act with the power and authority of Jesus Christ to change the world? Do we have power of attorney of Jesus Christ to say what God says on God's behalf? And do we have the resources in God's account to draw upon and to spend in a way that glorifies Jesus Christ? Is your life about that? Because you have that power and authority of Jesus Christ as you walk. Not to make it up as you go. We understand what God is like because we have his word and we open his word and we see that this is true. This is what God's like. And I'm going to find it. And in Colossians, for a couple of weeks now, we see that sharing our witness with others is to help them to see and to grow. And so I'll give you this. This is a tweet for the day. Discipleship is helping others to see and grow. Isn't that simple? And so I want to see the Lord at work and be encouraged. I want to grow from what I'm like to what God is making me like. And I want other people to see that God's at work and to grow. Discipleship is helping others to see and to grow.